Fellow travelers of Tavat, welcome back to another Genshin Impact tier list. This time, the Genshin characters are playing Rocket League. Hell yeah. Rocket League has been one of my favorite games ever since it dropped. Fun fact, I actually started playing the game 2 or 3 days after it released. My neighbor Hunter actually told me about the game and he said it was a lot of fun, so I downloaded it and I've been playing it ever since. So I've been thinking about doing this for a while and I'm finally doing it. We're going to get random teams of 3 for Genshin characters, and we're going to tier rank them based on how well they'll do on a Rocket League team. Are they going to be the best team in the world? Great chemistry? Toxic? One character is going to carry the other 2? Or are they going to be terrible and just lose every single game they play? Let's find out. We have our random group maker here. I added Lumine and Aether just to make it a nice even number, so pray that we get some good teams. I'm excited. I want chaos. I want some good teams, bad teams, and everything else. So, team number 1, Barbara, Hazo, and Nahida. Okay, off to a very interesting start already. Alright, so Barbara, Hazo, and Nahida. Now, this is a weird team, honestly. The dynamic would be kind of interesting. I don't really expect Barbara to do great, or Nahida. Hazo, I think, could lock in. Barbara could also lock in. You know what? Very entertaining. I think this would be a very entertaining team to watch, but they're going to need a lot of improvement. All right? Nahida's wisdom only can help for a certain extent. She's not going to be god tier at this, I don't think. So I'm going to say very entertaining. Next team, Navia, Kaveh, and Lynette. Oh my. All right, now this is a team that has some potential, some high potential here. Could Lynette go into one of her focus modes? Kaveh would be great at this game, and Navia would be really good. Now, I don't think they're going to be the best team in the world, but I definitely think they'll have great chemistry, but they're going to be lacking one specific thing, whether that's defense or aerials, something. They're going to be lacking one thing, but they're going to have great chemistry, and they're going to be a very, very good team. That's what I see here. Rosaria, Sejuani, and Fremine. Well, this I don't think will be a great team, but we'll see. Okay, so you have Sejuani, Rosaria, and Fremine. Oh, yikes. Honestly, I don't see it. Would this team even... Well, no, they wouldn't be toxic. I can't see them winning games a lot. Nope, I think they're going to lose any game they play. I don't see Rosaria putting in the time to be good. Fremine is just going to kind of be there, get too depressed, or not have enough motivation. And then Sejuani just trying her best, but can't do it alone. So I don't think this is a good team. So sorry. Chaska, Dahlia, and Albedo. Now this is actually a sneaky good team, possibly. I could actually see this team possibly working. Chaska, Albedo, and Dahlia. This is interesting. Actually, you know what? The more I think about it, I don't think they're going to be that good. I think they're going to be very streaky. They could go on a long winning streak, but then they could also go on a long losing streak. They're going to be a very streaky team. You never know what to expect from them. They can be absolutely amazing or not so good. They could implement different plans and hope for the best. So that's what I see, actually. This is a good area for them. Let's see. Next. Yanfei, Chongyun, Yansan. Well, okay. Very random group of characters here. All right. So these are 3 very smart individuals who have a very good dynamic. I think they would all gel well together. Honestly, I could see them playing a lot too. So I'm going to put them here. Can't reach elite status, but they play all day. You know, Yansan, gotta play, gotta practice, gotta get better. Yanfei, when she's not doing lawyer stuff, she's playing. And then Chongyun, he'd rather play this than fail exorcisms. So yeah, I think this is a good spot for them. Raiden, Mualani, and Zebai. Oh my lord. This is a very good team. Hang on a second here. Hang on a second. Mualani would be god tier at Rocket League. Let's be real. Raiden, she'd either be really good or really bad. No in between. depends on how you want to look at her. I mean, you could say she could, lock herself away and just play this game all day, or she doesn't know what this game is and will be very confused about the controls. And then Zabai, I think she would pick this game up instantly. She would be a natural at it. Oh, I don't know. I don't want to put best team in the world. I'm going to go great chemistry, but lacks one thing. I just don't know with Raiden. I just don't know. Maybe that one thing they're lacking is Raiden. She can get too self-focused and go by herself and start demoing people and lose sight of the big picture. I don't know. But I do think they'll have great chemistry, but they'll lack one thing that keeps them from being the best in the world. Next, Aino, Shenhe, and Candace. Oh my. Okay, so this team, oh my gosh, I don't even... Candace is going to be, I think, carrying here. I don't think Shenhe is going to really understand how to play, and she'll try her best. And then there's Aino. She'll play. Aino's an interesting one. Would she try to try hard this game, or would she just try to have fun with it and not really try hard? I'm not sure, but I do think Candace would definitely carry the other two. So I'm going to put them in this category. Gaming, Lisa, and Itlua. Okay. All right. This might be a god tier team if you think about it. Gaming, he's gaming. He's a legend and everything. Itlua, he's a workaholic. I can see him being dedicated and playing this game all the time to get better. And Lisa, she could just be the goaltender, honestly. I think she'd be great at defense and lock down that goal and not let anything get past her. Do I put this in the... I gotta do it. It would be so funny that you have these great characters. They think they're hot shit. They're going to be the best in the world. And then this team comes from out of nowhere, just takes the win, steals the championship away. And these characters are just left flabbergasted. Lisa, Gaming, and Itlua. 3 4-stars against like 3 5-stars here. I mean, I don't see a flaw in this team. I really don't. Lisa's my only question. But I think she'll be good enough to not do terrible and help this team win. So I'm going to put it there for now. That's a great team. Faruzan, Jinyan, and Ito. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, so this is going to be one hell of a team. So I could see Ito talking trash and demoing and being toxic. Faruzan, I think, is more elegant and she can be toxic, but I don't think she'd stoop that level. Shinyan, I don't see being toxic. I don't know if they'd even be that good, but this is tough. I could see them in a lot of different categories here. I don't know which one to put them in. I do not think they'll be terrible and lose 10 games in a row. I don't think that. This is so tough. All right, so I'm in between these two categories here. I can't see these two talking trash other than Ito. So I'm going to say they're going to be very streaky. Imagine they go on a winning streak and then they face a really tough team and get demolished 9-0. That'd be hilarious. That would be so Arataki Ito coded. You know, hype himself up, get him ready for the big match, and then just shit the bed. Yeah, this I can see a lot. And then they can go on losing streaks and just start complaining. And yeah, that's this team. Charlotte, Kachina, and Varessa. Huh. All right. And Kachina. So, this team... Okay. Honestly, as of right now, I actually think Varessa is going to carry the other two. I think Kachina, in time, will get better. But at the start and at the moment right now, she's not going to be good. And she's going to be learning the game and trying her best. Charlotte, I actually see her getting very distracted. She's a journalist and she's going to want to get stories and scoops. And I just don't see her paying a lot of attention and focus to the game while Varessa is just trying to carry them both. So I think this is a good spot for them. Shilonen, Escoffier, and Beidou. Now this team could go in a lot of different directions. These are 3 very different characters with crazy and distinct personalities. Will they clash together? Will they mesh together? I have no idea. Will Shilonen be in her sleep mode or her try-hard focused mode like she's a blacksmith? Will Escoffier get angry like she does it when someone doesn't cook something right? And will Beto be drunk? You know what? Great chemistry, but lacks one thing. Every time they play a game, something is just awry. Something's amiss. And it just keeps them from being the best in the world. But they're going to have great chemistry and be very, very strong. So, yeah, that's what I see. Flynn's Wanderer Yoimiya. All right, hang on a second. I just thought of something. For this team, Beto, Shilonen, and Escoffier, they can be pretty toxic. Do you think they would trash talk demo but is good? No, never mind. Just a little thought I had. Anyways, this team actually would work. Guys, this is a best in the world team. This team has everything. You have Wanderer. He could be a bit of a loose cannon, but sometimes you need that in Rocket League. He can demo, hit other cars, and create opportunities. Flynn's, he can easily get locked in. You won't even see him coming. And then Yoimiya, she's just overall, she's a goddess and will be great at this game. She's a natural. Pick it up and be good at it. This is a best team in the world type of team right here. I see it. Xingqiu, Layla, and Inefa. Alrighty. So now, are we getting sleeping Layla or awake, tired Layla? That's the question. Inefa's a robot. She can easily just figure out how to do this. And Xingqiu would be very, very good, honestly. This is tough. Layla is a very lucky person, honestly. I'm going to say they have great chemistry, but lack one thing. And that one thing, it doesn't have to be Layla focused. It could be, honestly, anything. So, I honestly think this is a very good... Well, hang on. Yeah, no, I think I'm going to stick with this. I was thinking of putting him in here, but I just think this one fits them more. They are so close to being a goated team, but they just lack one thing. They have good chemistry, though. Next, Zhao, Goro, and Ayaka. Okay, very different type of characters here. I'm not really sure what I want to do here. I think Ayaka is going to carry these two. I don't think Zhao would be that good, unfortunately. I just can't see it. And Goro, he is one of those players that thinks he's better than he is, and he tries his best, but he's just not that great. So I think Ayaka is going to carry these other two. This is a tough one, but I don't see Goro being that good at this game. And then Zhao, I don't know. Zhao is so interesting. Well, could he be good? This is tough, man. We're getting some really tough teams. You know what? Screw it. I'm moving them up. They're gonna be a streaky team. They can win some and they can lose some. There's just no in between. They're not good, but they're not bad. I think that fits them more. Next up, Yao Yao, Ningguang, and Arlecchino. Oh my. Alright, so this is actually a very interesting team. Man, we haven't had any in the toxic yet, and we've gotten some teams where 2 out of 3 are toxic, but Yao Yao is the least toxic person, possibly in Genshin. So, honestly, I can see them playing all day, but just can't reach elite status. I don't think they're going to have great chemistry, if I'm being honest. I think they're going to play a lot and try to get better, but they just can't reach that elite status they need. So, that's what I see them as. Yelan, Keqing, Clorand. Well, I think this one might be a best team in the world, because my god, these three are perfect. Hang on a second. You got Clorand, she loves her games. You have Yelan, who is just good at everything. And then Keqing, who can get locked in and not get distracted. That's the best team in the world right there. They are not getting beat. They are going to be the team, the #1 seed to be in the championship. That's amazing team right there. Kazuha, Tainari, Noel. Hold on a second. This one may also be another best team. Oh my, we're getting some legendary groupings right here. So Tainari, Noelle, and Kazuha. Okay, alrighty here, hang on. Kazuha, Tainari, and Noelle. Noelle is a great goaltender. Yeah, no, this is a good team. This is another best team in the world. I see it. That's a very, very good team. They'd be so good. I just know it. Toma, Dia, and Yahoda. All right, all right. Interesting. All right, so this is a very weird team here. Dia, I see as being very good at the game. Yahoda, definitely not that great. And then Toma, I think he'd be good. However, he just does not play a lot. He just doesn't have the time, and he wants to be good, but just can't. So, Toma, I love you, but I don't think you can keep up. I think Dia's going to carry these two. Yahoda's Yahoda. I just don't think she's going to have the skill. She's going to have a lot of mistakes, and then her inner monologues are going to go crazy, and it's not going to be a fun time for her. So yeah, this is where I think they would be. Zhongli, Chevres, and Eula. Okay, well, this might be another god tier team. These three can all really get in the zone and really deal some damage. But will something lack? Yes, I do think something will lack here. They're going to have great chemistry, but they're not going to be, the best team in the world. It could be Eula. We know she gets angry. It can go on a vengeance. Chevres can get locked in on one person. She is a police officer. I can see her, going off on her own little plan maybe. And then Zhongli, I think he'll be the best out of the three, but hey, this man can do his own thing, and he's kind of unpredictable at times. So, yeah, you just never know. Bennett, Child, and Kanich. What? What is this team? Bennett and Child on the same team that is just a recipe for disaster. Kanich is there to kind of level it out, but nah, this is not gonna go well. Of course, poor Kanich, he is so good at this game. I can see him being so good at Rocket League, but he's paired with two maniacs. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna say he carries them. Child might be good, but I can see him kind of being toxic and trying to pick fights, and yeah. And then Bennett's just unlucky. So, yeah, that fits that category. Lauma and Nefer on the same team? What in the hell? And then you have Auroron. Oh my god, this needs to happen. This interaction needs to happen. Lauma and Nefer together meeting Auroron, that would be peak. Absolute peak. Okay, Auroron. He would actually be good at this game. He has that ability. Nefer would be good. Lauma these two have undeniable chemistry. Good lord, they are beautiful together. I gotta put him in best team in the world. Auroron is just that guy. He can do it, and I think he would listen to anything these two say. This is a perfect team. Holy shit. I love that team. Risley, Lanyan, and Kujo Sara. Why are we getting so many good teams? I was hoping for chaos and some more terrible teams, but we are not getting them whatsoever. What the heck? Risley, Lanyan, and Kujo Sara. What is this team going to be like? I don't know why, but I think they're going to be lacking something. I can't put my finger on it. I can't explain. I just think they're going to lack something specific in particular. It could be many different things at different times. I just don't think they're going to be the best team in the world. I just don't see it. They're going to lack something. I just don't know what, though. It makes me angry. I can't put my finger on it. But this is where I think they're going to have great chemistry. I think they're going to be a good team, but they're not going to be best in the world. Sayu, Alhaitham, and Sandrone. Nope. This is not going to end well. Nuh-uh. Sayu's going to fall asleep. She can't focus. Alhaitham's going to get bored, and Sandrone's going to start complaining. Nope, this is not going well. Where's Sayu? There she is. That's awful. They're not going to win any games. I just do not see them at all doing anything. Nope. Mizuki, Mona, and Xiangling. I currently have a Nod Cry OST stuck in my head. Oh my gosh. It's so good. Anyways. What would this team be like at Rocket League? I do not know. Honestly, I just see them as casual. I could see them they can play a lot, but they're never going to reach elite status. That's what I see. I don't see them losing a ton. I think they're going to be a consistently winning team, but they're not great. I don't know, but they just can't reach elite status, but they do play a lot. And they're going to have fun playing. They're casuals. So, yeah. Farina, Lowen, and Kaya. What? You put Farina with these two men? What the hell? Oh my gosh. Honestly, what do I even do with this team? This team would be a mess. This team would be highly entertaining, but it's going to need a lot of improvement. You know, that's what I see. A lot of improvement will need to be made, but they're going to be so fun to watch. Definitely. Oh, Lumine, Klee, and Linny. So, husband, wife, and daughter. Linny, Lumine, and Klee. You know what? Very entertaining. Needs a lot of improvement. Klee's on that team. It's going to be fun to watch. Linny, I think he might mess around here and there. Lumine could lock in. And so I could put them here, but nah, I think they're going to need a lot of improvement. They're not really trying. They're just having fun playing with each other. Baiju, Columbina, and Seat Lolly. Ooh, damn, you have Seat Lolly and Columbina on the same team. That's nice. With Baiju, too. What the hell? Oh, you know what? Now that I think about it, this might be a pretty easy one. Great chemistry, but lacks one thing. If you think about it, Seat Lolly, she could get a temper. She could go unhinged and create a problem for the team. Columbina, her eyes are closed. She can use Kuvaki, but the Kuvaki might not be 100% accurate all the time. That could lead to an issue. So I think they'll have great chemistry, but lack something to not make them great. Mika, Skirk, and Kale. Well, this is the most one character carries the other two if I've ever seen it. Yeah, I mean, Skirk will carry these two. That pretty much sums it up. Sucrose, Chiori, and Razor. Yeah, this team is not going to do well. Razor won't be able to do anything. Sucrose, she might be good here and there, but not great. And then Chiori, I don't see her even wanting to play and being very annoyed at being dragged into this. So yeah, they're not going to win anything. Dory, Venti, Chi-Chi. They are also not going to win anything. What the hell team is this? Nightmare Blunt rotation, let me tell you. Good lord. Chi-Chi, Venti, and Dory. Good god. That is hilarious. What a Rocket League team that'd be. Ayato, Janyun, and Yunjin. Now hold up a second. Let this random generator cook. Look at this team. This team is interesting, ladies and gentlemen. Yunjin could be that. I see Janyun being very good and Ayato just naturally being good at this. Yunjin's a sleeper pick. You would not expect her to be good, but I actually see her being insane. I think this team's a best in the world type of team. I honestly think this team is god tier. Am I wrong at this? This team would be amazing in Rocket League. I just don't know why. I just feel it in my bones. This is a very good team. Diluc, Ganyu, and Diona. This team, not so much. I don't even know what to make of this team. Diona's a cat. I don't think she'd be that good. Ganyu, if she's not falling asleep. Diluc could actually be pretty good. This is actually really difficult. The more I think about it, the better I think this team would actually be. Diona might actually put in the freaking time and actually do pretty okay. Ganyu, when she's not falling asleep, I think she'd be locked in. She does a lot of work. And for leeway, I think she'd be good. And then Diluc can lock in here and there. Let's put them in very streaky. They can win some games, but they could also lose some games. I don't know. I'm going to land here. This is a tough one. It all really depends on a lot of variables, so that's why I'm going to say very streaky. Nicole, Prune, and Fischl. What? Nicole would be good. Fischl, I think, would actually be very good once she gets her hands around the game. Prune would not be good, but you never know. What do I do? I'm gonna go with what I just did. I'm gonna say very streaky. I think these two characters with Fischl and Nicole can carry Prune, and they're gonna win some games and they're gonna lose some games. It all really depends. That is such a random group of characters, though. Good God. Aoife, Hu Tao, and Emily. Now, hold on a second here. We might be cooking something. Yo, this might be good. Never mind. The more I think about it, I just don't see them being that good. I don't know why. I'm going to say can't reach elite status, but they play a lot, and they're good. But for some reason, they just can't reach elite status. I don't know if it's the chemistry. I don't think they're going to lack one thing. They might lack a few different things. But they just can't reach elite status for whatever reason. It's unexplainable why. Just a very odd team. Mawika, Nuvolette, and Nilu. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you have yourself a best team in the world right here. No questions asked. I don't even need to explain that. These three together would be mental. Absolute dominance. No one will touch them. Kuki, Shinobu, Sethos, and Sino. Oh, God. This group, oh, holy shit. You can put this group in almost every single damn category. I'm not joking. Sino and Sethos together is chaos. You could put them as very entertaining. You could put them here with Kuki, Shinobu carrying the other two. You could put them in toxic and demos a lot, trash talks, but it's good. You can put them at great chemistry, but lacks, one thing. You could put them anywhere. Pick your, category. I don't care. They can go in so many different categories. Which one do we want to go in? Because I do not know. No, you know what? Sino loves games. He is a tryhard. He wants to do good. I'm saying they're going to have great chemistry, but they're going to lack something. That's what I'm ultimately going with. We're going with the serious characters here. Varka, Amber, and Aether. I want to say best team of all time, but Varka is actually my question mark. This is actually really tough. It's one of the top two spots here. I just don't know which one to freaking go with. Also, I'm going to remove this toxic category because none of them are going to go in it. So I'm just going to delete that row. That row is just not going to be used. I am sorry. I don't know what to freaking do here. Screw it. I'm going to say they're the best team in the world. It has Aether on it, and you know how he's like a god in Tavat. Everything goes his way. I think he can carry Amber and Varka, and I mean, not just carry, but they're both going to be very good. Varka can probably get a little silly and make some mistakes, but Aether is too much of a god to not, carry. So yeah, that's what we're going with that team. Next up, Yaimiko, Jean, and Durin. Okay, so would Yaimiko be serious? Like, I think she'd be good, but not that good, and I think she'd kind of want to troll a little bit. Durin would not be great. He'll, try and learn the game. Still just a kid. And then Jean, I think she'd be okay. I think these are all average, so kind of like streaky. They could go on some win streaks, but then they can start losing some games, maybe have some fun. I don't know. It's just not a team that I would see win a lot, but they would definitely not lose a lot. So kind of in the middle of the road. So very streaky. And the last team is Linnea, Kokomi, and Kirara. Three ladies here. What would this team be like? Hot damn. This is such an oddball team, Three crazy characters, very unique, great personalities. Maybe like I could see them playing all day, just enjoying life. They're not going to reach elite status, but they're going to have a lot of fun just playing a lot, playing all day. They're not going to, hit platinum or like diamond or, high ranks, but they're going to have a good time playing with each other. And that is that. Okay, so we have tier ranked random Genshin Impact Rocket League teams. Hello, check this out. Very different from what I expected. I did not expect this many good teams. I really didn't. I was expecting more entertaining or bad teams, one character carrying. Dang. You got better teams than I thought. So, I mean, if I respun this and created a brand new group of teams, it would be very different, I think. Very different results. So, this is what we got. I think we had a good amount, a couple teams that would be terrible and lose every game. We would have a few very entertaining teams to watch, for sure. Maybe not the best, but entertaining. We had a good amount of one character carrying the other two. That tends to happen in team-based games. Very streaky, can win a lot, lose a lot, just kind of in the middle. Not great, not bad. We had some that couldn't, they just can't reach elite status, but they play a lot and have some fun. And then you have great teams here, great chemistry, but they're just lacking one specific thing that's keeping them out of the best team in the world. And then you have these teams that I would think would be in worlds and national championships, competing for being the best team in the world, or best team in Teyvat in this case. So let me know what you guys think. Which teams did I completely butcher and put in the wrong category? And which teams do you think I got right? Who would you like to see on a Rocket League team? Because damn, a Genshin Impact Rocket League tournament would go hard. But yeah, thanks for watching. This was a lot of fun. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Take care of yourselves. Peace out.